Imagine this for a moment. It's late at night, the power has gone out, and you can't reach anyone by phone. Suddenly, a loved one clutches their chest in pain. Panic sets in. You call 911, but the line is busy. The ambulance doesn't come. The hospital is miles away. What would you do? Most people would feel helpless, praying that professional help arrives in time. But what if you didn't have to wait? What if you had the exact knowledge, step by step, to take control of that emergency, right there in your home? That's exactly what the Home Doctor, practical medicine for every household, offers. This is not just another health guide filled with basic tips. No. This is a book built for real emergencies. When life feels most fragile and help is out of reach. Over 300 pages long, this brand new printed book delivers strategies that are practical, tested, and most importantly life-saving. And here's what makes it different. It was created by doctors who lived through situations where the healthcare system collapsed. They didn't have fancy equipment or endless supplies. They had ingenuity, determination, and knowledge that saved lives against the odds. Dr. Mabel Nieves Zabrest, and general surgeon trained in Milan, became a lifeline in Venezuela when hospitals ran out of even the most basic supplies. Alongside her, Dr. Rodrigo Alterio and survival expert Claude Davis poured their experience into this book. Their mission: to give every household the confidence to handle medical situations when professional care isn't immediately available. And that's what makes this book so powerful. Lids born from necessity, not theory. Now, let's dive into what makes the Home Doctor so unique. One of the first things you'll learn is how to recognize and respond to the signs of a heart attack. We're talking about subtle but deadly signals: chest pressure, pain radiating to the arm or jaw, sudden cold sweats, nausea. The book doesn't just stop at recognition. It gives you the immediate steps to take, like administering aspirin or positioning the patient correctly. That can buy precious time before professional help arrives. Imagine the difference that knowledge could make in saving someone you love. But it doesn't stop there. The Home Doctor equips you with the tools to handle infections, fevers, and wounds using supplies that are affordable and often already in your home. For example, it explains how cabbage leaves can reduce inflammation, how garlic can act as a natural antibiotic, and how egg whites can be used on burns to prevent further tissue damage. These remedies aren't just folklore. They're grounded in practical, tested outcomes that doctors have seen work in real-world crises. And because emergencies don't wait for perfect conditions, the book also covers one of the biggest fears in preparedness: running out of medicine. Inside, you'll discover which expired medications may still be safe and effective. You'll also learn the 4 types of antibiotics worth stockpiling legally and safely. Imagine having the power to fight infections at home, when pharmacies are closed or shelves are empty. That's real independence, and it's knowledge that could save a life. Another standout feature of the Home Doctor is its guidance on preserving medicines during blackouts. Think about insulin, antibiotics, or even simple pain relievers. When the power grid goes down, refrigeration disappears. The book explains practical ways to extend shelf life and ensure that your family's supply doesn't go to waste. This is the kind of detail that most people never even consider until it's too late. And here's where the emotional side hits home. Picture yourself in a crisis: your child with a high fever, your spouse injured, your parent in pain. In those moments, fear can paralyze you. But with this guide, you don't have to freeze. You'll know what to do, step by step. That sense of empowerment, of being prepared instead of powerless, is priceless. And that's what the Home Doctor delivers: peace of mind. Now, let's talk about something truly fascinating: the natural remedies inside this book. Beyond pharmaceuticals, you'll discover how to harness the healing power of plants and foods. Usnea, also known as old man's beard, grows wild in forests across North America. With the right preparation, it becomes a powerful natural antibiotic. Or take simple cabbage leaves. These can be wrapped around joints to reduce swelling and pain. Garlic, when applied correctly, can fight ear infections. These aren't alternative ideas, they're practical solutions that have been used for centuries, now rediscovered and explained by modern professionals. But maybe you're wondering, how do I know this works? That's where the credibility of the authors matters most. These are not just survival enthusiasts. They are real doctors, trained in some of the most respected institutions, who were forced to innovate when hospitals had no electricity, no supplies, and no options. What they teach isn't theory, it's what kept people alive when the world around them was falling apart. And because we live in unpredictable times, The importance of this book cannot be overstated. Natural disasters, power outages, pandemics, and even everyday accidents happen without warning. In those critical moments, seconds matter. Waiting for help might not be an option. Having the home doctor on your shelf means you'll never be completely helpless. Here's another powerful reason to act. The book comes with a 60-day money-back guarantee. That means you can try it with zero risk. If you don't feel it delivers real value, if it doesn't give you the tools to protect your family, you get your money back, no questions asked. That's how confident the creators are in the life-saving potential of this guide. So, let me ask you, what's the cost of peace of mind? What's the value of knowing you can act decisively when it matters most? For less than the price of a dinner out, you can own a resource that could save your life, or the life of someone you love. That's not an expense. That's an investment in safety, security, and preparedness. In conclusion, The Home Doctor, practical medicine for every household, is more than a book. It's a survival tool, a teacher, and a trusted companion for every family. It bridges the gap between fear and confidence, between helplessness and action. And the truth is, emergencies don't wait. They strike when we least expect it. The only question is whether you'll be ready. Don't wait until it's too late. Take action today. You'll find the link to get your copy of The Home Doctor in the description below. Protect your loved ones, prepare your household, and gain the peace of mind that comes from knowing you are ready for whatever tomorrow brings.